We gotta save the chillin'.
Raiden is a pervert.
Why?
Because he wants to save the children.
That makes him a pervert?
He wants to have the children for himself.
I don't think that's what he's... Raiden protects the innocent and the weak, okay? That he is not a pedophile.
Hey, where's George?
George, I don't know, he's still in the sewer probably.
I feel like George with his language can distract people.
Maybe. I love, this guy is dead. He's been knocked out a long time ago. Like, he is not...
Take out your frustration.
He is not posing a threat to us whatsoever. We've just basically made him disintegrate. Now his friend gets what comes next. Like, it's just... The tripod segment is annoying. It's like, it needed this quick release of murder. It is. It's murdering people. It's fun.
The spine was dangling out.
And we took the opportunity to grab it. Now, luckily for the other guys that are knocked out, I'm feeling somewhat sedated now. I'm good, you know. Had my moment of murder. Don't need to kill any of the knocked out guys.
It's our friend with the tripod.
I think now my rage is focused back onto the tripods because they're annoying me.
So what happened to the tripod that we used to control?
Is
it still in that room?
I guess so. Yeah, we're not gonna go into that room. We're gonna.
Is it back to itself now?
Probably.
So that means we could kill it.
No, he was our buddy. We're not gonna kill him.
Bad news, Raiden. We can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
George has been captured or
They
something.
had to do one thing, and that is track George.
Oh, man. What's going to happen to George? Is he dead?
He's going to get his brain extracted.
Ooh. Can we eat it?
We could.
Awesome. But there's a giant robot thing that's in our way.
It's a transformer tank.
I don't see it transforming.
One day.
One day?
One day.
You think
it
it
will
might
show its secondary ability.
It's called a grad, whatever that is.
Tank.
Tanks are named grad?
Yeah. It's a different language.
Oh, okay. Spanish. Right, we're in Mexico. I got you.
Grad means tank in Spanish.
So this stupid rocket's fired at me, but after that last rocket, I pretty much messed the dude up. Okay, I guess he gets me there too.
And then he tries again but misses.
Well, you know, he's just a tank. He doesn't have a brain. Boom! Parried him.
It doesn't have
It doesn't.
Bye.
Oh, look! Zach was right. It transforms. Robots in disguise. I don't know how much of a disguise that was.
No, he seemed very much robotic from the start.
Yeah. But as long as you parry and keep attacking and keep parrying, this guy is pretty easy too. I thought I was going to struggle with him too. I thought I was going to hand the controller back and forth.
Did you struggle with him when you played through the first time?
I don't think he ever killed me, but I know he went through a lot of my health.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was expecting this.
Start busting apart his pieces.
That's right. We gotta get rid of that armor that he's got on him. I think that because I struggled with him to the point where he took off a lot of my health on normal mode, that now that we're playing on hard, felt like it's probably going to be harder. In fact, I found him easier because of just how much time I've had to practice this game. And it was just cut off. He's got 2 or 3 shields on him. Luckily for us, we don't have to worry about the first 2 sets, and then when we get to the 3rd set, he's pretty much
gonna kind of sit and wait because it feels good to him.
It does. Eventually, the pain, he starts to like it.
Pleasuring him.
He just swift kicked me, and he took off one of my health things, Zach. Oh, mess me up.
You have more health.
I do. There's actually a piece of health behind him right now. If you are struggling, there's some health on a shelf. You can go grab that. We're gonna grab that after the fight. No worries. I'll show you exactly.
Really trying here to cut this.
It flashed blue, so I thought that that'd be my opportunity, but the game said, no, JK, we're not actually going to let you do anything. So we're going to have to keep on fighting. I love the spinning on your back move. It's my favorite move that he does.
Oh, it's over for
now,
him.
Yeah, now he's done.
Sits down.
Zandatsu Blade Mode.
He genuinely looked stunned, like he just couldn't take it anymore.
Well, you know,
collapsed from fatigue.
That's what happens when you're such a badass like me and get an S ranking
even
on a
though
boss
you
battle.
went through a repair unit. You got an S.
That's what I do. Hello?
Raiden. I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already talking about him as a shoo-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this, 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal, one of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest, ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids, stand aside while they build an army of cyborgs? You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just know. Colorado is in America, and America has these things called laws.
Mm-hmm. And law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin out.
We're gonna go to Colorado and kill some people, Zach, even though Colorado is in America. Okay? I showed you where that repair unit was, too, like I said I would. So, you can't call me a liar.
I love America. It's a country that has laws.
It has laws. The rest of the world...
And corrupt politicians.
The rest of the world completely lawless. But America, no.
We have laws and we have
laws
to follow
there.
them.
Yeah, woo!
If it's against the law, it's wrong. If it's legal, it's right.
That's right.
That's how I have my ethics.
Just straight down the line. No wavering. What happens when something that's illegal becomes legal? Then what do you do?
Then you change your ethics.
Okay, well, obviously it's right now.
What was wrong is now right. What was right is now wrong.
There are two guys over there, both with the rocket launchers, Zach. You can't sneak past them. Best way to go about it, seriously,
just run at them.
Sprint. Like you run into a thing that you're sprinting towards. One of those things.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you're going to cut them up in the back and take out his
I feel like you could have slid into them.
I did, actually, and they blocked it. So I had to fight
They're learning.
them. Yeah, they're starting to learn. But I don't think their, learning is really going to help them.
No.
So
they'll be extinct.
They will be very, very dead.
Before they evolve.
So there's one more little red box over here. It's got a granada in it, an EM grenade, whatever that is.
To save George.
Electromagnetic grenade, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. You could probably take out some robots with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use them ever.
You should.
I'm not going to, though.
Ah, an artificial blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, Raiden.
Right.
We would hurry faster if you'd get off the phone. But the
also, we need to unlock this.
But the VR thing is important. Talking on the phone and figuring out what's going on, not so important. Alright? You gotta press this little yellow button.
You knew which one to push.
Shit!
Hey, stop right there! George!
Raiden!
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And adios, muchachos! Bring that glass and I'll blow his brains out. Surrender or decide the needs of the many or the needs of the few.
Raiden, don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo! Surrender. I won't ask again.
George, are you sure? I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate!
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
Well, I hope you're happy, Zach. Looks like you just murdered George.
He's dead. His head has been chopped off.
I don't understand why Raiden had to cut through George just to kill the scientist.
Or did he? We don't know.
Maybe he did. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're gonna
All
find...
the other kids are dead.
Well, I would hope that Raiden saved them. But that's gonna be the end of this video as well. Stay tuned for more Metal Gear Rising in the future. We've unlocked the mariachi uniform.
Perfect.
We're gonna upgrade more Raiden stuff as well, but it's just more of the same. So we're gonna see you guys next time. Goodbye.
I suppose I don't have to
We simply lack the self-control to not talk over people.
We do. So one of the things is every single object you see in this game is just breakable, and you can collect coins. If your health is damaged, you can collect health from them. I'm not gonna do all of that. I'm not gonna